CREAAAAMMERS. Welcome back. I am Hot Joe, and I'm joined with my co-host, Sammy Daddy.
Left alone, I hit myself with a stone. Went home, learned to clean up after myself.
And we're here to talk the turkey, like Ted Turner, about some professional wrestling.
I don't know how many tens of thousands of murders the average child sees.
We're going to talk about Sammy Daddy's experience taking non-fans to their very first indie wrestling show. We're going to do a watch-along of a very rare MJF match. What's our match count for 2025? The days of our lives of our Lord. All that on this episode of Wrestling. Huh?
You watch wrestling?
Do I watch wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I watched Dynamite, AW Dynamite, and Collige.
What was
And
the last Dynamite?
I watched a CMLL match, or a CMLL show from a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So with CMLL, there's like tiers that you could pay. And the tier where you get to watch, so like their Friday show,
Is this an app?
it's on
Or is it
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You have to
cool.
become a member. So like if you watch CMLL, for the creamers at home that don't know, that's the #1 Lucha Libre promotion. It's also the oldest wrestling promotion in the world.
Remind me.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh,
The
yeah,
oldest wrestling promotion, CMLL.
CMLL. And anyhow, so they have a tier system with their like how you could watch their shit. And so their Friday show is their big show each week. They have like several shows throughout the week, but the one that
Rampage.
it's like their Rampage.
Okay.
But it's the biggest show of the week that for CMLL, and it's on Fridays. And in order to watch the Friday shows live, you have to pay $30 a month.
Really?
Yes.
For a YouTube thing.
Yes.
All right.
And that's that's the only way.
And this is free.
Right.
You can watch this any
welcome.
day. You can watch this any day of the week.
Yes, no problemo.
But $30 a month, Friday show.
Yes, but if you want to watch, but if you pay the cheapest tier, which is like $5,
All right.
then you could watch the Friday shows 9 days later. For some reason, I don't know why it's 9 of all.
That seems strange. But
So I was like, well, I don't really need to pay. I'm not going to pay $30 freaking dollars. I do want to watch CMLL.
It's not like you're up to date. Like you're
right,
behind.
exactly. It's not like I'm going to be
new
like
to you.
Exactly. So I did the cheapest one, and I watched the most recent Friday show
From
that I
9
could.
days ago.
Yeah, it had Claudio
Or
Castagnoli on there.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the main event.
You should be.
And it had, I think he faced Hetrosaro.
I know the name.
Yeah.
I'd have to see him.
We had Pac in there.
They all went.
Yeah. Max
not
wasn't there.
I don't remember. Death Riders.
Deanna Purrazzo was there.
Okay.
Red Velvet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what
she
she's
defended her title, the women's TV title.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah. I don't know. There was like basically an AEW person in almost every match.
I mean, it makes sense. I
Yeah.
guess that's
Rocky Romero faced Flip. What is it? Flip Gordon. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's been years since I was like, oh.
I used to watch him on that YouTube show.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I knew him.
Fucking
BT.
BT. Yeah. Yeah, he was cool back then. I guess he's not cool anymore. Who knows? It was a good match. It was for
him and Rocky.
Yeah, it was for like an NWA title.
Oh, you showed me that. It was a cool looking belt.
It was an NWA title. I'll edit it into the show.
It's right there.
How do you like it? But it's an NWA title, but it has a CMLL logo on it. So it's very interesting. I don't really get it, but I mean, I'm sure if I looked into it, I'd find the answer pretty quickly. I'll just ask ChatGPT.
She doesn't always know.
She doesn't? I didn't even know she was a female. I didn't know that.
We've talked to her about that.
Robots.
I feel like it. Yeah, this one does.
Gendered.
This one's a she.
Huh?
Mine's is. I don't know what yours is.
Mine's a man.
Yeah, see? That's why you don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know. Mine's
that's cool,
mine's non-binary.
I don't pay any. It actually is binary.
Mine?
Yeah, it's
a
good, a little computer joke, a little nerd joke for all you nerds. You geeks, nerds. Isn't that what Gallows used to say out to everybody in WWE?
I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Yep.
Anyway, so I watched that. I watched
That's pretty cool.
Dynamite. I watched Collage, and I'm sure I watched
And Collision.
Oh, and I watched the show that you went to, but I watched it on.
I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You have to pay for that. Don't you have to? Do you have to?
Yeah, you have to pay membership.
There's like a tier thing on there.
Yeah, but
for AI.
but it's incredibly inexpensive.
AIW
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, no.
No, I didn't know they weren't on Triller anymore.
That's like ATM machine. AIW.
Yeah.
Absolute Intense Wrestling. No, they're not on. They were on independent wrestling TV for a little bit. Then they were on
IWTV.
Fight. Then Fight became Triller, and now they just do like their own YouTube deal.
Yeah.
I think there's a higher tier where you can get all the past stuff or a lot of past shows. I don't know if it's only what they've streamed.
I didn't even notice
they've
that.
uploaded stuff or something.
But it was a good show you got to see.
It was good. It was in Lakewood, Ohio, which is right next to Cleveland, which is convenient because that's the city that we live in.
Oh, yeah, it is.
At the Roxy at Mayhalls, or Mahals. I don't know how you say it. I know how you say
Omaha
Roxy.
Steaks.
Roxy at Omaha's. And it was really good. It was a good show. That's I'll get to it. There was one match that made me buy tickets.
Well, you know what's funny? Because we discussed in between last episode and this episode that when we do our match counts, we're also going to say what our favorite match.
Yeah, this would be my favorite match.
It's my favorite match too. It's probably going to be the same.
Son of a gun.
That's all right.
I'll come up with another.
I think
one. There's another one from that show that was
having
fun. Or two.
Us having the same one is probably cool for the first one. To tie.
Look it up.
Yeah, then it's a good promotion for the match.
AIW YouTube channel. Just you'll find it if you try hard enough.
Type in AIW Wrestling, even though it's redundant. It's still the only way to find it.
I think their website is AIW Wrestling, but the W does double duty.
Yeah, you could just say AI Wrestling.
Yeah, but it
sounds like ChatGPT
is
like having a
fake
match.
wrestling, which is maybe something we should look into. But it was a great show. There was a match I saw, and I showed my wife the match, and we both went, "Yeah, we're going." And then our neighbors across the street wanted to go. They've never been to I don't think ever, not even to Monday Night Raw or something. They've never gone to a wrestling show. We're going to say it was their first wrestling show. It's not like they're going to listen and correct us.
Well, they might. They're big fans now, I bet.
They've heard of this. They really enjoyed it.
Good.
I think if you're going to try to get somebody to like wrestling, take them to an independent show.
I think so.
I mean, you can show them stuff on
fun.
TV and stuff like that to kind of be like, look at this is the big time of it, and there's nothing like even AEW, or maybe I don't know. I've never done a TNA show, but there's something about the production and the pyro and the whatever. But to really get into it, independent wrestling, just take them to an just find. There's shows everywhere. If you look, you'll find it.
Yeah, I've been to a TNA show actually before.
I feel like
there was a house
still
show
like a good
in
production.
Value for sure, for sure. Kurt Angle was on it. AJ Styles.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But for a non-wrestling fan, they don't. Whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I don't.
Who's this guy?
Phenomenal. What is it?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. But I'm glad they had a good time. So what was the things that they liked about it?
All of it.
The
crowd, the atmosphere.
Yeah. I think being a part of a wrestling audience is the most fun thing about being a wrestling fan. Because it's not like you're gonna go to an NBA game and be like, holy shit, or like you fucked
there's
up.
There's part of it that definitely is the camaraderie of it. Or everybody's there for the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I like that guy and you like that girl and they're fighting or whatever, but we're all there just to be entertained by some wrestling.
Yeah, by some good old wrestling.
Oh, not yet.
They don't even get it yet.
Not yet.
They don't get it.
You'll know soon though.
They will.
But yeah, if you go to Monday Night Raw or Dynamite, you're gonna maybe you'll get a tag team match and a women's match and whatever. But at the independent shows, you get your more technical matches along with your comedy match.
Yeah.
Along with your
death match
with your 12-man scramble, wild, whatever. So
I had a 12-man scramble for breakfast the other day.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was good.
It sounds delicious.
So
how do I top that?
After the show, did you happen to meet any cool fellas?
No.
All right. Well, that's all the time we've got for tonight, Creamers.
I'm just joking. Hold the phone. No, we did. Yeah, actually, after the show. So the reason, I guess I'll say it now, even though we're going to do our match count later. My favorite match, or the reason we bought the tickets, was Marion Fontaine was fighting Effie.
Ooh.
New GCW
I know.
champion,
Yeah,
I
that's right.
believe. I think that was the day after.
Yeah.
Was that Saturday?
It
That he
was
won
Sunday.
the belt?
It was
He won it Sunday?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was 2 days after.
Yeah, I think
But
he wrestled
still.
2 matches because he wrestled David Catch.
I don't think that went well, though.
No,
Didn't
it
she
did
get
not.
injured?
She did get injured.
I think there's a GoFundMe for her.
Well, that's
You
good.
can go look it up. Help her out. I think
I actually,
she
the first
busted
time I
her
ever heard of her was at an AIW show in Brook Park at the Rec.
Really?
She was Alley Cat at the time.
Yeah, that
She was
might
doing
be
a
the
cat
first
gimmick.
time I saw her.
Yeah.
Or
But
old. I don't remember.
It
I'm trying to
sucks-
remember,
it
but I
sucks
can't.
that happened to her.
We got to
and,
see her a couple times. She was good.
and we-
I always like her. I mean, she
we-
still is good.
We wish her the best.
Yeah. Get better.
Yes, get well soon.
Lick your wounds and get back soon. That's what cats do. Well, she's not a cat anymore.
No.
Never mind. Sorry. I don't
Don't
think she
do
likes
it.
being the cat. I don't think she likes the cat thing anymore either.
Oh, really?
I think that's in the past.
I hate that shit. She
Yeah.
says. It's
Well,
kind of like
maybe, I don't know.
I was at a show, an AIW show, and we were all in line to get in,
Yeah.
and the line was right next to the men's room. And
Oh, yeah.
Matt Cardona walks out in a
Been
full
there.
suit,
Been there.
and he starts to walk in this.
Was this the one I went to? That I met you? I
Maybe.
wasn't planning on it, but then I ended up showing up at that.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And so we're standing in line. Matt Cardona comes out of the bathroom in a full suit. And I already knew Matt, he was in there because Brian Bark just came out of the bathroom and was like, dude, I was just peeing next to Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
And then Matt Cardona walks past, and this guy in the crowd that's like, in the audience, he's like, I don't know, like a little kid. He's like,
some boy.
He's like, Zach Wright? Or he's like, woo, woo, woo. And Matt Cardona,
I get it.
Matt Cardona turns and looks at him and he goes, that's fucking dead. And then he walks away.
Perfect. He knows what he's doing,
he
man.
does. He
I'd
knows.
like to see him again.
He knows.
He's very entertaining, but he had a good run with AIW for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the point of all that GCW stuff was that I got to meet Marion Fontaine after the show.
Very cool.
And he's somebody I know both my wife and I have followed for a while in wrestling, and he's very entertaining. If you
great.
don't know him, he's been doing it a while.
I remember when he was the megastar.
Was that Prime?
Yeah.
PWO.
PWO days. That's how I first saw him. He had the
Megalomaniacs.
mustache. He did the lions.
Wasn't that the whole
lion salt all the time.
Megalomaniacs
Yes.
thing with Vic Joseph?
Yeah.
I don't remember who else was in there.
That was-
Ricky Shane Page?
Was
Was
he?
he with them? Because he had the spike.
Was Ricky Shane Page himself yet? I don't.
Yes,
I think
he didn't have a mask.
He was no longer.
Well, at least when I
Okay. Because
the show I went
He
to.
was Christian
that I remember-
Faith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Faith in Nothing.
Yeah. That was his tag name with Vincent Nothing.
Yeah,
But
little Cleveland
what did
history
you
for
and Marion Fontaine talk about?
Wrestling.
No, that's pretty cool.
Told him about the show because that's all I ever talk about.
Same.
There's nothing else for me to talk about. But no, I'd like to, and I'm going to tell people to do this when they meet wrestlers or any kind of entertainer you like, artists, musicians, whatever. Just let them know, appreciate what he does.
Yeah.
We're big fans. We, got to ask some questions about specific things that only that person would know.
Yeah.
And just kind of talked about wrestling and why it's fun
Oh yeah.
and why he has fun with it.
And
And
then,
it was good. It was a good time.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time meeting Marion Fontaine, hanging out
he
with the
was
little
cool.
guy.
He was cool.
And did you guys happen to talk about anything related to his promotion, old wrestling?
No, not at all. I don't think. No.
Well, that's all the time we've got for tonight, Creamers.
Oh, I did it again.
You
Got you
son of
twice
a gun,
now.
you.
We got him twice. No, we did. He runs the promotion Old Wrestling, OLDE
Right on.
Wrestling, out of Ohio. I don't remember what city.
I feel like they're in Beechwood a lot.
They do the ballroom there.
Yeah.
They do their big extravaganza every year in Norwalk.
Yeah, that's right.
And they do hit a couple surrounding states and fairs and stuff like that. They usually do,
They're perfect for that kind of
I'll
thing.
say 5 or 6 shows a year. I think they do a thing at a distillery in Detroit.
Oh,
yeah.
really? That's pretty sick.
Yeah, you heard me. But yeah, they're big ones in Norwalk.
It's kind of funny because of the whole, because it's like they take place during the Prohibition time.
Yeah,
I'm
so
getting ahead of
the
myself.
whole thing is set in the 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people you would know if you follow wrestling that have been through this promotion, and they tend to play characters that are not just them.
And what are they?
They're other people.
Oh.
They're usually when I hear somebody
Are they themed?
for the most part, yeah. some sort of theme that has to do with the time or at least outfit. And anytime I've ever talked to anybody about it, any wrestlers about it, they usually are like, "Oh, that's my great grandfather." Or that was my great uncle or something.
That's fucking.
I know I've talked to
awesome.
Philly Moreno. They're the Shoe Shine Boys.
I've seen them in there,
in old wrestling, and it's exactly what it sounds like. They go around and shine shoes.
Heck yeah.
They wrestle too, but they also do that.
And he said that's my great grandpa.
And yeah, I think when I talked, I think we saw them a week after that. Or maybe whatever, a couple weeks after that, and brought up that we just saw them. They were like, "Oh, you saw my great grandpa," or something like that. Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
everybody kind of plays into it. But anybody I've ever heard talk about it, any performer that's done it, they say how they like look forward to it every year, which like adds to like me liking it. I already liked it, but then like knowing everybody doing it really wants to be a part of it, and they enjoy it, and they look forward to it. Like that's cool.
That's awesome.
You're getting to watch people do something that you like, that they like,
right?
And that makes you like it.
It sure does.
Like.
So that being said, Marion Fontaine gave us his blessing.
Yes, he did. To watch some old wrestling.
So watch some old wrestling.
Or oldie wrestling. You can say it however you want.
I've heard it both ways. So that's what we're going to do. And so what match are we watching today?
Today is
Sammy Daddy.
I don't know when it's from. You can fill me in on that. But
it's from 1939.
1939. The Matador, Gregory Iron, versus Sandy Bunker, who is a relative of MJF.
That's right. I guess he's his great-grandpa.
It is MJF.
And
if we can, I'm going to fill you in.
This Gregory Iron is, of course, the great-grandfather of friend of the show, Gregory Iron.
Yeah.
The dad of the show.
Yes. Mr. Gregory Iron and MJF.
So let's check it out.
Sandy Bunker. We'll see, that backfired. They cheered for him. And now he attacks.
Ay, mamacita.
Sandy Bunker attacks. And he's going hard.
Hell yeah, he is.
But yeah, so they've had...
The more I learn about this Sandy Bunker, the more I find that I don't like him.
No?
No. He's a real jerk.
That's how everybody that golfs is.
That tracks. That's my understanding of golf.
Yeah, but so there's...
Oh.
Did he just hit the ball?
He just hit a hole in one.
He always does. That's what he said.
All right, come on, Greg.
The Matador.
Greg. The Matador.
But they've had... I'm trying to think who else people would know. Ruby Soho.
Yeah. She's been on here.
She's been on here multiple times. RJ City.
RJ City, class act.
And other people probably.
Probably others, I would think. I know, because they have the Marion Fontaine versus RJ City match.
Danhausen.
Which, how can we forget about that?
That's on the old OLDE wrestling YouTube page, free matches.
Oh,
he just spilled a bunch of golf balls.
He knows that Greg can't walk on golf balls. I've noticed that about him too.
It's his weakness.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
And these kids are pissed.
They are.
So they do a lot of shows at, I think I referenced it earlier, but at fairs or county, whatever.
It's perfect for them.
It's perfect. It really is. There's not a lot of...
And dude, I feel like this is probably the most fun you could have at a wrestling show.
I think so.
Because it's just so unique.
And I mean, I have kids, so I guess it matters to me a little bit. They're kind of young for anything.
Yeah.
But this would be something I wouldn't be worried about taking the kids to.
Right. Perfect.
You could take your family. Point. My nephew's getting into wrestling. I was going to tell you that. I forgot, though, before. So I'll tell you
nephew?
now. Yeah.
Charles Van has a kid?
Just turned 8. No, other side.
Oh, right on. Well, happy birthday to your nephew.
Oh, he'll appreciate that. And so he's starting to get into wrestling. And I even thought, like, all right, next time they do, I think a lot of the fair shows and their extravaganzas in, like, the afternoon. Nice. So it can be a day thing. Most wrestling,
Yeah. No, he's got him in the bear hug, dog. Come on, Greg.
And if you're not watching this, you can tell it's old because of the, what's the words for that?
There's a lot of scratches
on the reel. Oh, that's it? There's scratches on the reel, and that's for real.
Yeah, it is.
You're the producer.
I mean, they had to use 1920 technology.
Well, I
guess this is 1939. Somewhere.
It's been sitting around somewhere. Well, they probably only had 1920s
it's
technology.
Sort of found footage kind of a thing right here that we're looking at here.
I will say they had tripods back then. It appears.
Greg is trying to fight out with his good arm.
He got out of it, but
he's got cerebral palsy.
Sandy Bunker's still.
Sandy is a shit.
What did he get?
Oh, he put I think that's his vest, I think that was his vest.
Or is that his cape?
Is that what it
Or
is?
what do you call it?
Yeah.
Like the Matador thing.
I don't know what you call that.
Well, he did it.
Now, so for the listeners, our boy Greg Iron put it on top of MJ or Sandy Bunker's head, blinding him, so he wasn't able to see.
And
Oh no!
Sandy
Now
Bunker's got a club.
he's got it off. He's got a golf club. Uh-oh.
What kind of golf club do you think that is? Oh, he hit himself in the head. I love that move.
He went to hit Gregory Iron, who dodged it, and then Sandy Bunker hit the ropes, and it bounced back and hit himself in the face.
What was that, tornado DDT?
Yeah, and then he's freaking tornadoed out of the ring. That was the fastest I've ever seen Greg. From 1939.
Right, yeah. Well, he was a lot younger.
That makes sense. Yeah, nowadays
back then.
he's a slow piece of shit.
And I mean, that's the other thing. As much as I'm a fan of the characters and the comedy of it, they do also put on good wrestling matches.
Right. No, but yeah, this is a great match, and he just hit him with a what is that? The
I was gonna
Polish
say
hammer.
Double axe handle smash, but I think
Yeah.
it's a single. And now
I guess it would be.
Sandy Bunker is just wobbling.
He's wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble
he's
baby,
trying to-
wobbling.
Oh, and he used the cape again to knock him over.
1, 2.
No, kick out.
Son of a gun.
2.
Greg, you had it, buddy. Don't argue with the referee. Get the.
Yeah, keep your eye on the ball.
This is going to be his downfall. I really don't
This
think.
could be.
I think Sandy Bunker's going to take this one home.
You can't give somebody like Sandy Bunker a chance to come back. These
You
kids
really
are into
can't.
it.
Yeah, they are. That girl's like, you're not as into it as I need you to be.
Who are you cheering
What the
for?
hell? Yeah, are you rooting for Sandy?
Oh, Sandy's
no.
got. See,
He's got him in the Boston Crab.
he between arguing with the ref and playing in the crowd,
Uh-oh.
they let Sandy Bunker get back into this thing, and he's got him in the double leg.
Oh, boy. You know, if I
Nobody's
was facing
crawling.
Gregory Iron, I would probably get him in some kind of arm submission.
Chicken wing.
Yeah, that'll do. Oh, no. He went to get the ropes, but he pulls him away.
This guy.
Oh, no. He's saying no. He's saying
But
no.
he's not. He's gonna.
Gregory Iron is
He's
still
gonna
in this
endure
one.
today
Come on, Greg. Come on, buddy.
to fight.
We believe
also
in you.
today.
We believe in you, mijo. He's got the
Oh,
ropes.
he got the ropes.
Greg, you did it, buddy. Greg got the ropes, guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Listeners at home,
surprised
he's okay.
Sandy Bunker broke that quick.
Yeah, you know, he's got 5.
Oh, now he's yelling at kids. It looks like the Little Rascals.
I hate golf, man.
It looks like the Little Rascals yelling at MJF.
It does.
Oh,
Oh, no,
ref bump.
Greg! Oh no, Greg accidentally knocked Sandy Bunker into the frickin' ref.
So anything can happen now.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's worried about the ref.
Yeah, Gregory Iron has got a big heart. They call him All Heart, Gregory Iron.
Do they?
No,
Oh,
that was Johnny Gargano.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound right. What's he got? The club?
Oh no,
wait. He stopped him.
he stopped him and dead in his tracks. He just Eddie
Oh.
Guerrero'd him, dude. Okay, so
Well, that
Sandy
was
Bunker hit the ground, hit the ring with the golf club, and tossed it over to Gregory Iron.
Now
Oh,
Greg Iron hit the ground.
Now the referee's not going to know who hit whom.
There was 2 hits. Oh,
They both.
now they're yelling at each other
Oh
about
yeah,
who.
they're arguing over this.
This
So now
is
they're going back
called-
down. This is very, very. Uh-oh.
So actually, Eddie Guerrero did the Sandy Bunker since this happened first.
You're right. He learned a lot from this little guy. Well, now the
Oh.
referees. Okay, so Sandy Bunker tried to hit Greg again. Oh, Greg
Greg
ball
low
tapped him.
blow.
Oh shit!
Low blow by the Matador.
And then like a Superman punch kind of a maneuver.
Yeah. 1,
1,
2.
2, 3.
Oh, he beat him. He beat him with the Superman
Gregory
punch.
Iron beat
Sandy Bunker.
Sandy Bunker.
And the crowd goes
Clean.
wild.
Well, not clean. 'Cause
It was
he
not
hit him in
clean
the
at all.
crotch. That's all right. He doesn't deserve it.
Beat him dirty. And that's the way he likes it.
What a match.
That was fun.
That was great.
And a little spoiler,
Top
we're
notch.
gonna be doing more of that
We are.
in the future, especially after getting the blessing of Mr. Fontaine.
Yes, the promoter of this promotion that we just watched.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be in many matches that we see.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get a hold of him because he doesn't have a computer
Yeah,
since he's so old.
old D.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hello.
But we, so we're gonna watch full shows.
Yeah, we'll do some more matches. We'll probably do a match on the podcast version and then a whole video version of the shows
Yeah,
if you want.
it was a lot of fun.
I like it.
And it was a fun match to watch. I think it was a great first choice.
I've never seen that one.
Sandy Bunker.
I knew MJF was part of it, but I never got this. I've never actually watched the match.
Yeah, but it was pretty entertaining for sure.
I like it. It's fun.
If we do like another individual match before we do full shows, I do really want to see RJ City versus Marianne Fontaine.
I don't think I saw that one. I can't remember who I saw him.
Because that seems like it'd be great.
RJ City did. I believe his name in old is RJ Metropolis.
That's hilarious. Ah.
Yeah. And I don't remember who was with him, but he kind of had the Mizdow gimmick going of a stunt double.
That's cool.
And I think
that was funny. That was definitely good.
I think what they did different though, and we'll watch it down the line, is he was in a silent, or maybe they were just starting to do talking in films. So he had to save his voice. So whenever he would get like his foot stomped on, the other guy would have to yell for him. Or he couldn't yell or something like that.
That's cool.
You remember those old like Hanna-Barbera cartoons where like the baby's sleeping and if you wake the baby up, we're gonna get rid of you, cat. And then the mouse would fuck with the cat the whole time. And then he'd have to run outside. I always love those ones.
Those are like classics. That. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That if you're gonna emulate something in a wrestling match from yesteryear, that's a pretty cool thing.
It should be cartoons.
Yeah.
You remember the thing that I told you to remember me?
Huh?
I told you to remember me to remind me to remember you. Earlier I said remember or remind me.
Yeah.
When you're talking about CMML? No? You don't remember? Now you remember.
Let's play the tape. Oh, yeah, that. Okay.
That thing.
Okay, yeah.
Did you see the thing they're doing in Japan?
Which thing?
Where they're putting all the companies are coming together?
What do you mean?
Where's my phone?
What do you mean, goddamn?
You didn't see this? All the Japanese companies are going to make like a super
promotion?
No. But they're going to promote each other.
In what
They're
way?
Lifting each other up.
That's really cool.
I think...
So you're
talking
about
use the
Pro
wrong
Wrestling
word.
Noah, All Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, DDT.
I'm talking about every one of them.
Marigold, Stardom.
Yeah, but I don't remember where I saw it. But give me 2 seconds. I'm going to find it.
Okay. Take your time.
Because there's nothing better than people listening to me look stuff up.
Well, while they're telling
Noah,
you that.
Is that a place?
That's definitely a place. Started by...
Here we go. Well, let's go to 411mania.com.
Okay.
Because it's the first one that comes up. NJPW, Noah, AJPW, and more announce new partnership, United Japan Pro Wrestling. You didn't know about this?
No. So what is this?
7 different Japanese promotions have come together for a new partnership called United Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, All Japan, Big Japan, DDT, Stardom, and Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. It was led by somebody. I don't know. They had a special press conference on the 20th, and the thing I saw said an organization to be a regulatory?
Regulatory?
No, there's no T. Regularly running active promotion in Japan to be a legally recognized company, have at least one contracted wrestler working for them. I guess this is all stuff they need. Anyway, they're going to do stuff to like make wrestling cool in Japan.
That's pretty cool.
That's their plan. And do more charity stuff. Do more...
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool because I think, like, I don't know. There sometimes like the big, like the number one promotion over there kind of changes, not like every year necessarily, but like, throughout the years because they've been around for a long time, especially All Japan and New Japan. And, I mean, in like the mid 2000s, I would say Pro Wrestling Noah is probably the number one there.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know New Japan, so I just kind of assume.
Yeah. I mean, in the 90s, I think All Japan was probably the number one Japanese promotion because, they had the 4 pillars.
Nonprofit trade group. Is that a better word?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good word. I like it a lot.
So it's not a wrestling organization.
A couple words, but...
whatever.
Well, it is interesting, and I think it's really cool that they do that, especially because some of them have relationships with AEW and some of them have relationships with WWE. Because Noah, for example, has WWE guys over there sometimes.
Doesn't somebody else, or is it just Noah?
I don't know.
Didn't AJ Styles go over there?
Yes, I think maybe yes, he did.
One of the women went over there.
I feel like maybe the Marigold. I don't know, because that's like
somebody went over there.
They split away from Stardom.
But then Stardom and New Japan have the AEW guys.
Yeah, but I think that makes it. That's why I think this is cool because
I think
it's like
more specifically for the Japanese part of it.
I think it's
the
necessary. I
partnerships.
think like a
They
lot
don't-
of stars of wrestling have kind of came over to the United States from Japan, and now they really aren't
and a lot
doing
of guys
what they
who-
used to.
Well, I liked when who went over there? Like Anna Jay went over there, and I think it helped.
Yeah. To stardom.
Because like AEW and WWE has NXT and their own.
Yeah.
They have their own way of bringing people up, where AEW doesn't have that, and they have a lot of young, very young talent. And that lets them go over there and get a whole different experience. I mean, that's what they do in Japan. They send them to Mexico.
Right. They have an
or
excursion.
TNA.
Yeah.
So and
Which-
it only helps. Well, it doesn't guarantee anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like anybody, big name wise, or that made a big impact,
Yeah.
did that. And
Oh,
they
yeah,
talk
right.
about it. And it helps not just get your name out there, but I think it's more the experience than
For sure.
any aspect of it.
It's pretty sick. I'm glad.
I can't believe you didn't know about this.
No, man, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it was on. Who's Sean Ross app?
Yeah,
You ever
SRS.
see him with the long hair?
SRS. Remember that was Kofi Kingston.
Don't get me started on those sons of bitches. I told you that last week.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to get me going.
Call back.
Don't get me started on that
I'm sorry.
fucking New
I
Day.
apologize, my man.
Have you seen Sean Ross Sapp with long hair?
From a long time
I don't
ago.
know, 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
10
yeah.
Yeah, he looks like
'Cause he cut it
He looks like
for
Matt
charity.
Jackson,
Okay, Matt Jackson is definitely the more beautiful of the Jackson boys.
probably.
Yeah,
Although it's the other, I don't know what the other brother looks like. Isn't there another brother?
like a not.
Isn't there a
young buck?
third one?
I didn't know that.
I thought there was a.
I don't really care about that guy.
Oh well, you should.
I only care about the ones that do wrestling. So
They're champions, right? New Japan champions.
yeah, they are the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
When are they coming back? The pay per view.
I don't know.
Revolution.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It's kind of interesting that they're the New Japan IWGP World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
And they just lost the belts, right? Didn't they lose the belts, leave, and then this is what was
Yeah,
their first
yeah.
match back?
Yeah, in Japan. They wanted to. Did you hear what they wanted to do? Not lose them to Private Party, but to lose them to, what are they called? What are the oldest men alive? What are they called?
The Outrunners.
The Outrunners. They wanted to lose them to the Outrunners in a squash match.
Really?
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
it would be,
It'd be unexpected. On
Right.
Collision.
but it's too late.
On the
They already-
last Rampage.
Yeah, they already didn't do it.
No, I'm
For
sure
whatever
they'll have,
reason.
they'll have another title reign.
Oh, you want to do your match count for 2025? The year. Oh, well, first of all,
No.
wrestling or Creamers.
Creamers.
What did you think of that old wrestling match, huh? Do you think Sandy Bunker has got a career ahead of do you think Sandy Bunker has a promising career ahead of him? What do you think of Gregory Iron?
I like them both. What do you think?
Do you think we should call the segment Old Brew? Like cold brew, but with old.
Oh, I didn't get it when you said it before.
Mm-hmm. Now you
Old
day.
brew. Or
Comment below.
what about brewed but not poured?
Well, we already use that for a different thing,
Fuck.
so it would be kind of
Probably why I thought of it.
confusing. To
Probably why I
people.
thought of it.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
every segment has the same name, but it's just a different thing.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
It
We
would be
might do
funny,
that. Keep
but
an eye
it
out.
would not help our channel grow.
Watch
So
next week.
if you're listening on Spotify and you want to comment below and you can't, well, I guess you can, but you should also go to YouTube and comment below.
Or both.
Share the video and tell everybody in the world about it.
We might not look at one, so you should comment on both just
That's
to
true.
make sure we see it.
Yeah. You don't know
There's
which one
a-
we're
There's
going
an
to look at.
Instagram too, probably.
Yeah, we have an Instagram. Match count for
Wrestling.
2025. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
You go first? Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Didn't
though.
you go first last time?
I did 48. Okay, I gotta go first. now.
Yeah, I know what yours is.
48. I watched, and my favorite, as we already talked about. I could pick something else though. I actually on that.
No,
so
you
I didn't
shouldn't.
get into it on the AIW show. I got to see Swoggle,
Yes.
formerly known as Hornswoggle,
Yes.
face Microman.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match.
Where Microman is about 3'3", I
Yeah.
believe, and Hornswoggle played the big guy in the match.
Yeah, it was pretty
so
funny.
you've never
seen
I
that.
can't imagine you've ever seen it before.
He was in pretty good shape, Swaggle.
Swoggle's great.
Yeah, like physically probably better than ever.
Probably, I think so. He's really, he played the Leprechaun thing for whatever, and he did what was he, part of the 3-man band and DX and all that stuff. And like he played his stuff well, but now he's kind of getting to do his own thing, and he knows he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, he is.
I know it's the whole, oh, look at a little person
Sure.
wrestling, like sideshow aspect of it from back in the
Yeah.
20s, but he knows
Get
what
him
he's
on
doing.
one of the old wrestling cards.
Actually, Marion Fontaine is friends. I think they're friends.
Good.
So I'll have to. Hey, let's get some swoggle.
Come on, Marion. If you're watching, First of all, thank you. Comment below.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But also, please get some swaggle on there.
You know what you're doing. Do whatever you want. But yeah, so that Marion Fontaine versus Effie was my favorite match. Okay. But Swaggle was good too.
Oh yeah.
And that's so I was, what'd I say?
48. And 48. I'm not even kidding you, man. 68.
Wow. Yeah. I have a lot to catch up on.
I think it's because I watch wrestling shows that have more matches and stuff than you, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, probably if there's more like if you watch more wrestling than me.
That's going to lead to me having more of a match count. Holy crap, you're right.
Than me. I figured that out last year, but I forgot at the beginning of this year.
Oh, but you...
No, I'm going to catch up.
Ringing a bell.
I'm going to make it a point to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
Watch
I'll
a whole
win.
shitload of wrestling over the weekend.
I will.
God, wrestling...
No, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I realize it seems like WWE does about 5 on a show. Like a Raw or SmackDown or whatever. Yeah. What's Dynamite? Probably 7?
Yeah, 6 or 7. It seems like it's kind of... I honestly feel like it's 6 every time.
And I feel like WWE's been 5 every week. So, that's 10. If I just watch 2 weeks worth of wrestling every week, I'll catch up to you in no time.
There you go, Holmes.
There you go. That's
I mean, you have all the Lucha Undergrounds. Why don't you just watch that? Well, we're going to do that for the channel.
So, I won't.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
We just put our match count up.
Wait a minute, 49.
Oh, shit, yeah. 69, nice.
All right, so that was worth it alone. All right, hold on, let me switch my number.
49. Okay, hold on. All right, so our match counts are actually 49 and 69.
49, 69.
Yeah.
I'll catch up. I don't know if I don't think I'll beat you, but I'll definitely catch up.
Okay, well, you might.
What's up? I got a Saturday night's main event.
Sometimes I get bored with wrestling and I stop.
I got it. Good. I hope it's soon so I can catch up faster.
I'm like, oh my God, this isn't what I wanted it.
Saturday night main event, Saturday.
Yeah.
Collision on Saturday. What day is it?
Well, I wake up in the morning on Sunday and then I eat, I have a coffee and eat cereal.
12
and watch
scrambled,
Collision.
12-man scramble.
And this past week I also edited the show while I was watching it.
Watched what, Collision?
Yeah. Well, I guess I could sort of edit in the background, but I counted those matches because I still did look at the TV.
I think it counts. No, listen, it's 2025, Days of Our Lives, Lord, and you're gonna look at your phone.
Sometimes I do.
Or play on your
my laptop.
Computer.
I go on the laptop and I go, and then videos come out.
Sign up on the internet.
Yeah,
it happens. Maybe if you were reading a book, you would count it.
Yeah,
because that's like.
But I would never read a book.
Well, no, that was just an example of an extreme example.
So 69, nice, and 49,
nice.
My favorite match. Favorite match of the week that I've watched wasn't Marion Fontaine versus Effie.
It wasn't?
It was.
Oh, I think
I did say it in a weird way. I don't know what that was.
It wasn't. I know what it was. It wasn't.
But I liked that match a lot. It was very entertaining and
for what it's exactly what it was. Very similar to a old wrestling match in the sense of there was wrestling when they wrestled. It was good, but it was a lot of. It definitely wouldn't have happened at an old wrestling show.
No,
but
Effie showed his butt.
I saw Effie's butt a lot.
Yeah. They did the whole fun thing where he drops his knees and then Marion Fontaine did
it. I feel like it was a perfect...
Marion Fontaine held him backwards like he was going to give him a schmooch.
In a real Freddie Mercury
Oh, yeah. And he came out to...
Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't know. Fun fact.
Shaun of the Dead.
Well, that is true. That is in the movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
I know, that's why I said it. And they do the thing. And they're beating up the zombie in the Winchester to the beat of the song.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. No, that's a cool scene. Edgar Wright's a great
That's probably my favorite part of that movie.
Yeah.
That part. I don't know why.
Yeah. I like the parts. Well, it's not important.
What has to do with Don't Stop Me Now? That's what you're going to say.
That's exactly what I was going to say, because it makes me think of Marion Fontaine.
That was what you were going to say?
No.
I was going to say that's Okada's original theme song.
Is it really?
No, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's a good guess. You know, one time I was watching I think Pro Wrestling Noah show, maybe like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And Kenta was walking to the ring. Mm-hmm. You know what his theme song was?
I'm going to guess. And 15 years ago, it would have been something by Phil Collins. No?
I'm just keeping a stone face so that you
so I can't guess. It was Phil Collins. I Don't Care Anymore.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that one.
No.
Damn.
It was What You Know About That by T.I.
Really?
Out of all the T.I. songs, that's the least hyped up one for you to walk to the ring to. But I was like, well, that guy's cool. Weird choice, but I'm into it.
Don't you know? Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, all right, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what's a cool thing. I know we were talking putting over independent shows. They use real songs.
Yeah.
But what you know what's cool is
And Effie uses
everybody
Elton
uses.
John.
I was gonna say everybody, and I get it. High energy. It's usually some sort of rap song. I won't say hardcore rap, but like a harder rap song, like what you're alluding to, or like I won't say heavy metal, hard rock.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But then Marion Fontaine's coming out to Don't Stop Me Now. Effie's coming out to Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
Who was the guy? Grado? Great. You know what I'm talking about? He was in TNA for a while. I know. I've seen him at AIW a couple times. Grado from England or somewhere over there.
That sounds familiar.
He would come out to Madonna.
Oh, cool.
When you call my name.
Like the one that's in fucking Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool.
I want to say that's what he came out to.
I like that song. It's a great tune.
But I like when people. Greg used Gregory Iron. Didn't he come out to Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Or
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
Yep. I kind of like when
also
somebody
he
comes out to
uses
something different.
a Creed song. I think now.
Well, they all do.
I think he uses
Creed's back.
When you are with me. No, I don't think. He doesn't use that one.
That's not it. Higher.
That's too clear. That's too obvious. It's higher. Yes.
That's pretty. I think that's their.
Well, he was telling me he thought he would get booed for it.
For Creed. No, Creed's
and I was
cool
like,
again.
Wrestling. Creed is wrestling fans' favorite band.
Creed is wrestling.
Yeah.
There's certain Limp Bizkit. I think of Saliva.
Oh yeah, aren't they dead?
No, the band or the men.
The men in the band.
I don't know the answer to either.
I think all the members.
They did Batista's song.
Oh yeah, and then that was the last thing they did before they died.
Was it?
It's tragedy.
They did.
It's an American tragedy.
Not they didn't, but Josie Scott, lead singer of Saliva, was on Hero.
Oh, the
with
show.
Chad Kroeger,
Peter
lead
Petrelli.
singer of Nickelback.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not.
From Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's not. A lot of people think it's a Nickelback song. You're wrong,
dude.
It's Chad Kroeger?
Isn't Alter Bridge all the members of Creed, but with a different lead singer?
I believe so.
That's
and
crazy.
they do Edges. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think who else. Kid Rock, I think, did wrestling stuff for a while. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think.
Probably.
So, maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
He definitely does songs.
But he did the Undertaker's song.
That's right. And then
Before Rollin'.
He had that. Oh yeah, the American Badass, and he had the. He did the one song that they used for the Rock and Stone Cold's build up video.
He did.
Yeah.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, it's like I'm Kid Rock and I'm here to say I love watching wrestling every day.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's his
was
best
that him
ones.
or Joe C?
Joe C. I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say.
Another guy with him. Oh, okay.
No, I think he did. It was, well, I'm gonna do things my way. No, that is
That's
fucking Limp Bizkit. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my! I thought you were saying My Way, but I'm like, there's so many. Awesome
I had to take
videos.
it all back. What I said, I was
on
lying.
the My Sacrifice videos
Yeah,
with
that's
Creed.
by Creed.
You could cry. The Jeff Hardy one.
Yeah, WWF Desire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or they did the fucking Coldplay song for Kurt Angle's return. It's a beautiful day.
That's you too.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're
and
right.
I was about
You're
to
right.
say. Well, I was gonna say the only reason I like a U2 song is because it pumps me up because Triple H came back. That was sweet.
What the hell song did he hit? Sweet is called?
U2, Beautiful Day.
That was Triple H? What the hell did they do for Kurt Angle?
I don't know. When did he get? He never. When he broke his neck at the Olympics.
Hold on, let's go back to this.
I think it was the national anthem.
No, I won't even play the song.
It was the. I don't remember. Proud to be an American.
Well, I'm gonna fucking look it up.
Look it up.
Look
I'll
it
tell
up.
you other songs. But
Look it up.
I feel like those bands, Disturbed. Did you? I think they just re-released the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme they did. Do you remember that? Disturbed made a Stone Cold.
Yeah. I didn't know.
They just re-released it, like re-recorded it, and like made it.
Yo, this is the one I'm talking about. Okay.
You can't play that.
It's a beautiful day.
No, that's a different song. Clocks. I don't know how the song goes, but I know.
Oh yeah. The time is ticking all my life. I'm Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett stole my wife. Jarrett.
It's crazy he knew that was going to happen.
He predicted it. A lot of people think The Simpsons and stuff.
I don't remember Coldplay.
If you really want to know what's going to happen, you
Coldplay?
listen to old Coldplay.
Coldplay, man. I did not remember that.
Well, that's all the time we've got for tonight, Creamers. Comment below. Tell us what your favorite Papa Roach song is. Go follow Old Wrestling on Instagram and
do that.
Facebook and X.
OLDE Wrestling.
And also go subscribe to them on YouTube and watch every single one of their videos.
Oh, that video was on Iron On Wrestling's
The one that we
YouTube.
watched was actually on Iron On Wrestling's YouTube, the father of the show.
Subscribe to both.
Yeah.
Or
But if you're only going to
whatever.
subscribe to one, subscribe to Old Wrestling.
But actually,
And then click Do Not Recommend Channel for Iron On Wrestling.
if you're gonna only subscribe to one, do this one.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't just
Definitely do this one.
Well, I don't want to confuse
We
anybody.
don't want to confuse them.
That's the last thing I'd want to do.
You know, we love you.
And we wish you
The best.
It's stuck. Hold on.
What happened to you?
I was waiting for you. I was kissing my cup, and then I was gonna pat your back because you were choking.
Oh,
That's what it looked like.
I'm going to keep all that in.
He's a flat earther.
I'm
So
not a
he
flat
wants to
earther.
say that I think slowly.
Okay.
The earth is a sphere.
Okay.